Another occasion was, a guy I was dating. It was pretty much the same thing from my ex fiance. He and I, like I said, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I knew better, but the thing about it is, you have some that says, okay, I'm going to help you out, I'm going to take care of you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that when I get on my feet. And then you have some that actually does what they say that they're going to do. You really don't know until that situation comes up, or everything starts to come into play, and then you start to see, well, whether or not they do what they say that they're going to do. With this guy right here, he started everything off with lies, because he felt that since I have myself together and he didn't have himself together, that he didn't think that I was going to be understanding enough to actually still, talk to him, stick with him, be by his side, in which he saw that I did. The thing about that was, of course, I didn't mind. I, helped you with your personal items, household supplies, honorable mentions, whatever, because I'm that type of chick where I got your back. Because if I have it, you have it. I'm going to make sure I do everything that I need to do in order to make you happy, or make you comfortable, or make sure that you have, because my thing is, I would want someone to do me like that as well. You know what I'm saying? So whether you're a husband, a boyfriend, or just a friend, I try to be there, just depending on what your role is, in my life at the time. I just try to be there because I know how it feels to not have anything at all. So, that's a horrible feeling to, have to start over. I've been there. To be homeless, I've been there. To not have anything, I've been there. To be carless, or have to hitchhike, or car breaking down in the middle of the freeway. I mean, that's the thing about it. I mean, I know, how it feels, and it's not a good feeling. So I want to be able to help as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because whether you do what you say you're going to do or not, God's still going to bless me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to get, my reward for the good deed in which, I've given out. So, my thing is, like I said, I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt, because I see potential, and you try to, that gave me something to work on with him. The fact that, oh, okay, yeah, I see potential. Well, the thing about it is, he gave a lot of promises to a lot of different people, and he didn't live up to any of the promises. You had a job that was in the works. Okay, that's fine. Well, the thing about it was, you had me, you had your sister, and you had your brother-in-law basically taking care of you, until the job started. And all of us was being compassionate. We were being sympathetic towards the fact that we knew it was going to take a while for you to get yourself on your feet. Okay, fine, that's cool, understandable. You know what I'm saying? I would want someone to do the same thing for me. I would want someone to give me that chance too, because like I said, hey, I ended up, like I said, homeless and all that other stuff or whatever, and there were people that helped me out, that gave me a chance. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we're still good friends to this day. I'm friends with, the whole entire family. Whatever I can do for you, I'm going to do it, because you helped me in my time of need. So that's just the type of person that I am. I want to be able to, be there to help. I'm not an enabler when it comes to, negative things. I'm only an enabler to the positive things. But someone's calling. I will call them back. So my thing is, with that, like I said, we were being sympathetic towards the, situation, stuff like that. We knew you, came from out of town, you wanted to start over. Okay, fine, cool. Well, you met me only being here after 2 weeks. No problem. We connected. The conversation was great, but you just felt that you wasn't good enough. Well, you shouldn't decide that yourself in your head. Okay, that I'm not good enough, and maybe she's not going to accept me if I'm not this, and that. But the thing about it is, you never gave me the opportunity to say whether I wanted to accept you for, who you were or not, because you decided to lie from the beginning instead of just telling me the truth and letting me decide on my own. Well, long story short, because that would have been a long story, he ended up starting his job. He had promised that he would start to help, when he started getting his checks and money and stuff like that. I've always taken care of myself, so mind you, I have never, and that's one thing I can say proudly, I have never, for the whole entire 24 years that I have been literally taking care of myself, I have never asked a man for money. I have never asked a man to pay my bills. I have never asked a man to do anything for me. If you decide that you're going to do something, then you voluntarily do it. Now, my thing is when you voluntarily say that you're going to do it and you don't do it, that's a whole nother story, because that lets me know, you're a liar, and that lets me know that, your character is false, as far as like when it comes to integrity. But, all the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, none of it turned out. None of it turned out. I had the 86 that. Well, with his shoulda, coulda, wouldas, he got a little stingy. Money started coming in, started getting your checks. You didn't want to share. Well, that's the thing about it. He was in the restaurant business. I worked in the restaurant business for 5.5 years. Now, from what I know, a lot of them, they get paid every week. Well, I don't know what made him think that I wasn't going to call home office and talk to human resources to see, baby, when you start getting paid, because you want to lie and keep telling me, and you want to keep telling your sister that you didn't get paid, you haven't gotten paid. Baby, you have been on your job for a whole 2 weeks. Now, sometimes we understand, people want to, keep out the first paycheck or whatever, you get paid that second week. Baby, this was 2 weeks. Then the third week came, and you kept saying the same thing, but we hadn't got paid yet, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, like I told him, what person works a job 3 weeks? No pay. I work for pay and not for fun. I want my pay when the work is done. Now, come on now. I'm still trying to see who boo the food. You really thought I was gonna sit here and believe it, right? Well, my thing is, I wanted to see just how far it was gonna go. Maybe you worked the whole entire month. You still want to say you hadn't got paid. Are you serious? Dude, it wasn't just that. It was the fact that I had gotten sick a few times. Instead of you calling or coming over or checking up on me, you did none of the above. I had everybody calling and checking up on me, but you're supposed to be my old man. Are you serious, dude? Okay, well, that lets me know just how much you care. And then you wanted to lie about the whole situation on how you ended up not being with the other girl. Well, the other girl put you on blast. All of it was a lie. Who in their right mind? Now, I don't know. You have some men that may do these things. I know a few that would do one or the other. But I'm trying to see what man will give up their house, both cars, and their job just to leave and start over with zero. Now, my thing is, you claim you want her to have the house and have the car and everything was in your name. You left everything to her. Baby, I knew something was wrong with that story when you said you left everything. You're gonna take something. Now, my thing is, don't take a roof from over a woman's head. To me, I feel that's a little bit wrong, for you to do that, especially if you're a man and you know that you can start over like that. Try to leave her with the roof. Even if you take the car, leave her with the roof. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she has a job where she can pay for the roof. Well, you didn't take the car. It was 2 cars, baby. Honey, the story just wasn't A, B, was not adding up to C. It just wasn't doing it. 1 + 1 was not 2, it was 3. Okay, well, my thing is, when she put you on blast, come to find out, you got into some trouble, you end up going to jail, everything was in her name, it took you too long to get out. Even when you did get out, she didn't want to be with you because you still wasn't paying bills and doing anything even when you was with the lady. You know what I'm saying? So she moved on to bigger and better. You got upset about that, so you want to give us this sob sad story saying how you was doing everything for the lady, in which you really wasn't doing nothing at all. Because if you were, it would have shown when you moved to where you moved to, and you would have started to do for me and your sister when you said that you were going to do for us. We wasn't looking for you to really do much, because we knew you still had business, you still had responsibilities and things that you needed to get straight. So we weren't looking to try to pull, if you was making $500 a week, let's just say that, we weren't looking to try to take $400 and leave you with $100. My thing is, share the love. Give her 50. Give me 50. They can go on a bill or two. They can help out. Especially if I'm buying the food. Especially if I'm buying shoes. Or especially if I'm buying, personal items. Especially if I'm taking you out to eat. I'm paying for it. Because you ain't got no job to pay for it. You get what I'm saying? I mean, when a person is taking care of another grown person, that's the thing about it. Now, like I said, married, your husband lost his job, your wife lost her job, and you had everything, separated, where she pays this and I pay that, or he pays this and she pays that. then okay, yeah, of course, this is a situation where you lost your job or something, terrible happened, or she's in the hospital, he's in the hospital. So you make sure that you got their back. You're gonna pay everything, you're gonna take care of them, you're gonna make sure everything is kosher. Okay, yeah, that's when you help to take care of a grown person when you marry. Yeah, yeah. It may take 6 months. It may take a year before you're able to find another job or whatever. You got that one person holding it down. Cool. They got your back. They love you. That's what mates do. Okay, but when you're dating a person and you're taking care of another grown person, only for a limited time. Don't McDonald's or Burger King say that. Limited time only. That 10-piece chicken nugget for $1.49 at Burger King. You don't get that year round. I'm sorry. Limited time only. Now, I don't mind about doing it. I'm just that type of person. I will help you out. But when you start working and you starting to get yourself on your feet, and I'm seeing no love, I'm seeing no results, I'm seeing no, hey baby, here go $20. It's time to let somebody go. Whether it's the male, whether it's the female, it really don't even matter. My thing is, you have this generation now where, a lot of women are independent and they want careers. Okay, all fine, that's dandy. Okay, you really don't get a lot of people as far as like saying, hey, my wife doesn't have to work, you don't have to work if you don't want to. That's very rare. I say if you can find that, cool. If you don't, that's still cool, because like I said, the times have changed, situations have changed. But my thing is, not unless I voluntarily say I want to take care of you, and you're the man, let's just say you're the husband is like, okay, well, I don't want my wife to work, I really for you to, I want to create a family, and I don't want it to be stressful for you, and I want to be able to, I want you to be a housewife, baby. I mean, you can do the domestic life, but I don't want you, having to, you stay barefoot and pregnant, and you have to do this, you have to do that, and oh, the house better be clean, the dishes better be washed. I mean, if you're going to have a domesticated life, then that means that you're going to do that anyway. Hopefully no one wants to be that nasty. You do have some people, that is like that, they're housewives or house husbands and they're nasty, and which I'm not understanding that, because you're at home all day. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I feel that that's the best time to become an entrepreneur. That's the best time to, get something, painting, writing, something. You can get something done. You don't have to just sit there and, sit on the couch and you're eating chocolate and bonbons and you watching Family Feud and Wendy Williams and Wendy, my girl. But you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you volunteer to take care of a person, that's fine. Excuse me, you volunteer to do it. The domesticated life, but nowadays you do have where, the woman or the man, you still want to work, you still want to have your own money, because it's nothing like having your own money. You don't want to have to keep asking your partner for money for anything or whatever. But like I said, just in a situation with me having to take care of him, and with him being a grown man, I would at least thought that you would break me off $50 a week, because you were getting paid every week. You would break me off $50 a week. But that's the thing about it. Like I said, God don't like ugly, he too fond of cute, because you can only lie and you can only do a good person bad for so long. And he worked the job for a month, ended up losing his job, and like right now, you doing little odd end things that may equal up to $50 a week for you. You see where they got you. You being dirty, you being bad, and you trying to, hoard all your money to yourself instead of, sharing with the people that you said that you were going to share with, and now you see why people don't like, as far as like taking care of other folks. I mean, you do it sometimes, like I said, being nice, or you do it if you have to, but like actually having to just be an adult, be grown, just be mature, work, get your job, do what you need to do for you.